Have you ever felt like life is moving too fast? Or that the world is passing you by? What if I told you that the secret to becoming unstoppable isn't speed? It's patience, purpose, and the choices you make right now. Stay with me, because in the next few minutes, your perspective will change forever. A strong emotional pull creates curiosity, sets stage for self-growth content. Welcome to Becoming Unstoppable, the place where we transform everyday challenges into extraordinary opportunities. Here, you'll discover practical self-growth strategies, inspiring stories, and mindset hacks to help you rise above fear, doubt, and limitation. Whether you're chasing your dreams, building your confidence, or just trying to find your path, this is the space where your journey to unstoppable begins. Subscribe, turn on notifications, and start becoming the person you were always meant to be. Clear purpose of channel: motivating. Inclusive tone. Encourages subscription without being pushy. There's a restlessness that lives inside every human being. A hunger for quick answers, immediate success, instant clarity. We live in a world that glorifies speed. We scroll endlessly, chase quick wins, and expect life to move at the pace of our impatience. Yet life doesn't bow to our demands. It has its own rhythm, its own wisdom. Time is not rushed by your urgency, nor is it slowed by your hesitation. It moves steadily, like a river carving valleys through ancient stone. Slow, consistent, yet undeniably powerful. And here lies one of life's most misunderstood truths. Patience is not weakness. Patience is strength restrained. When you learn to wait without bitterness, without desperation, you learn to walk in harmony with time itself. Think about the great oak tree. For years it is nothing more than a fragile sprout, vulnerable to storms, fragile under the weight of snow. Yet slowly, with each passing season, its roots dig deeper, its trunk thickens, its branches stretch toward the sky. By the time decades pass, it becomes a monument of strength. But had it rushed its growth, had it forced itself to bloom before its roots were ready, it would have collapsed under the first great wind. We are not so different from that tree. Every dream you carry in your heart is a seed, and every seed requires time to break, to push through soil, to reach for the light. If you rush it, you ruin it. If you wait with patience, it blossoms in its season. Patience doesn't mean inactivity. It doesn't mean you sit idle while the world passes you by. Patience is preparation. It is working, learning, and becoming while trusting that the timing of your breakthrough will come. You may not know when the door will open, but you can sharpen your skills so that, when it does, you walk through with confidence. Remember this, the people who succeed are rarely the ones who rushed. They are the ones who understood that waiting isn't wasted when the waiting is filled with preparation. So, when life seems slow, when your progress feels invisible, when frustration tells you to quit, pause, breathe. Trust the unseen hand of time. Because when the season is right, when you are ready, and when destiny aligns with your patience, time will show that every moment of waiting was worth it. You can fool many things in life. You can fool appearances. You can fool impressions. You can even fool people for a season. But you can never fool time, because time is the great revealer, and in its slow, steady way, it strips away illusions until only truth remains. We live in a world where masks are common. Smiles can hide betrayal. Kindness can conceal selfish ambition, and words can sound sweet while hearts remain bitter. For a while, deception works. For a while, lies shine like polished glass. But time tests everything. And under its gaze, the false will eventually crumble, and the real will endure. Think about relationships. You may not know who truly loves you in the beginning. Everyone says the right things. Everyone presents their best side. But let time pass, let storms come, let trials test the foundation, and suddenly, the masks fall. The ones who only came for convenience disappear, but the ones who love with loyalty remain. This is why you never need to beg for people to understand you. You never need to exhaust yourself proving your worth to doubters or defending your truth against liars. Why? Because time will show. Those who laughed at your vision will one day see the reality of it. Those who slandered your name will one day stand in silence as the truth walks into the room without a word. And yes, the same is true for you. You may try to hide your wounds, your failures, or even your true calling. But time has a way of pulling it out of you. You cannot outrun what is inside you. You cannot silence who you were meant to be. This should comfort you. Because when you feel misunderstood, overlooked, or falsely judged, you don't have to fight for vindication. Just keep moving forward. Just keep building in silence. Keep becoming who you were destined to be. For in due season, the truth will speak for itself, and no voice of doubt will be strong enough to cover it. Time is like fire. It burns away the unnecessary and refines what is pure. You may not see it today, but give it time. The masks will slip, the lies will fade, and what remains will be undeniable. So, my friends, stop worrying about who believes you, who supports you, or who doubts you. Do the work. Live with integrity. Walk in truth. Because eventually, when the hour comes, time will show. When you stand at the edge of a river, watching the water move, you realize something about life. The current never stops. It pushes forward, endlessly. The water you see before you now, in a few seconds, will be gone, replaced by another stream. Another moment, another chance. And yet, the banks of the river, they remain. They hold the memory of everything that has ever passed. They bear the mark of storms, the touch of gentle rains, the scars of drought, and the blessing of floods. Life, my friends, is not much different. Time flows. Whether you will it or not, it moves. You cannot reach your hands into yesterday and pull it back. You cannot hold tomorrow in your palm before it arrives. But what you can do, what you must do, is become like the banks of that river. You must learn to remember, to hold the lessons, the scars, the blessings, and the storms. Because though the water flows forward, it is the banks that give it direction. Without the banks, the river is nothing but a flood. Wild, reckless, and destructive. And here lies the truth. You are not the water. You are the banks. The years will pass. Opportunities will come and go. People will enter your life like drops of rain and leave like evaporated mist. But you, your essence, your choices, your strength remain. And what remains of you will determine whether the flow of your time is chaotic or meaningful. Now, some of you may feel like your river is out of control. Perhaps it has overflowed. Perhaps it has cut too deep into the soil, leaving you scarred and weary. You may think, what's the use? The water will just keep flowing, and I can't stop it. And that's true. You cannot stop it, but you can shape it. With every decision you make, you are building the banks of your life. With every act of kindness, every moment of discipline, every risk taken for growth, you carve the boundaries that guide your future. Let me tell you something people often forget. Memory is not a prison. It is a map. The banks remember, yes, but not to keep you trapped in the past. They remember so you can see how far you've come, so you can understand the patterns of the flow, so you can know where to dig deeper and where to build stronger walls. And if you've been broken, if your river has flooded and destroyed the fields of your life, know this river's restore. With time, even the most violent flood brings new soil, fresh ground, fertile with possibility. The scars you carry are not evidence of failure. They are evidence of survival. They are proof that your banks held firm enough to still be standing here today. So, when you hear the voice of doubt telling you it's too late, that too much has been washed away, remember the river. It never stops, and that is its gift. As long as you stand, the flow continues. As long as you choose, you shape. And as long as you remember, You guide the current toward something greater than yourself. Time will show you many things, but if you live wisely, if you shape your banks with courage and patience, it will show you this, that though you cannot control the water, you can always direct its flow. And when one day you stand at the end of your river, looking back at its winding path, you will not see chaos. You will see a story of storms survived, of blessings received, of choices made. A story of a river that did not simply run wild, but was shaped into a legacy. There's something about waiting that unnerves the human heart. We live in an age where everything must happen now. Food at the push of a button, information at the flick of a finger, approval in the form of a like, a share, a view. And yet, the most important things, the things that matter, have never obeyed our demand for speed. Patience, my friends, is not weakness. Patience is not laziness. Patience is the compass that points you in the right direction when time feels like a vast, endless desert. Without patience, you walk in circles. You grow restless, you take shortcuts, and you end up lost. But with patience, even the longest journey has meaning. With patience, the waiting becomes a kind of teacher, shaping your soul, teaching you resilience, reminding you that some destinations cannot be rushed. Time, on its own, is relentless. It will move whether you are ready or not. It will carry you forward, days bleeding into weeks, weeks into years. But if you walk blindly, without patience, time becomes your enemy. You'll feel it slipping away, mocking your efforts. You'll look back and see nothing but wasted motion. Patience, however, transforms time. It takes the rushing river of hours and slows it in your spirit. It allows you to breathe, to see, to understand. Suddenly, the moments you thought were empty are filled with purpose. The silence between opportunities becomes preparation. The setbacks become lessons. The delays become a refining fire. But patience is not passive. It is not simply standing still, arms folded, waiting for the world to hand you what you want. No, true patience is active. It's the discipline of continuing the work, even when the reward is nowhere in sight. It's planting seeds in the dark soil and tending them with faith. Long before the first sprout breaks the ground, it's holding to a vision when every voice around you whispers that it's time to quit. And here's the thing most people don't realize. Time will test you. It will stretch you beyond what you thought you could endure. It will strip away illusions and comfort until you are left face to face with your own strength, or your lack of it. That is where patience comes in, not as a crutch, but as armor. The kind that shields your spirit when life feels unbearable. The kind that whispers, "Keep walking. You are closer than you think." Look around, and you will see it everywhere. The oak tree that towers in strength today was once just an acorn, buried in the dark, unseen for years. The mountains we marvel at were carved by patient winds and rains over centuries. The stars themselves, shining so brightly tonight, took billions of years to form. Nothing of true worth has ever been born in an instant. Why should your destiny be any different? So, when impatience claws at your chest, when you feel like giving up because time seems too slow, remember this time is not your enemy. It is your journey, and patience is your compass. Without it, you'll wander aimlessly. With it, you'll walk with certainty, even when the path is hidden. One day, when the work has borne fruit, when the waiting has ended, you'll look back and see that it was not wasted time at all. Every delay was a step. Every silence was a guide. Every season of waiting was preparing you for a harvest larger than you could imagine. Patience and time, together, they are not a curse. They are a gift. And those who learn to embrace them, to walk with them, to trust them, will discover what many never will. That life was never about speed, but about direction. So I tell you, don't fear the waiting. Don't curse the silence. Hold fast to your compass. Trust the journey, for time will show you that you were always headed exactly where you were meant to be. There's a truth written into the fabric of life that most people ignore. Every choice is a seed. Every action, every word, every thought you water with your attention, it's all planting something. And like any seed, it may look small today, insignificant, invisible even, but give it time and it will grow. The question is, what will it grow into? You see, too many of us live as though today doesn't matter. We treat our hours as disposable, our habits as harmless. We forget that every step we take is either building or destroying the tomorrow we're walking into. The seeds of patience, discipline, kindness, faith, they may not bear fruit overnight, but with consistency, they will grow into towering trees that provide shade not just for you, but for everyone who comes after you. And the opposite is just as true. Neglect, bitterness, laziness, cruelty, these are seeds too. Left unchecked, they spread like weeds. They choke out the good. They consume the soil of your future. And then, one day you wake up wondering why your life feels empty, why your dreams feel unreachable, why you are surrounded by thorns instead of blossoms. But here's the beauty of life. The ground of tomorrow is not yet planted. The forest of your future does not yet exist. Every moment you live is an opportunity to sow differently, to dig up the weeds, to choose new seeds, to begin again. No farmer expects a harvest without work. No gardener complains that a tree takes time to grow. Yet we, in our impatience, curse the waiting seasons of our lives. We forget that the strongest roots are formed underground, hidden from sight, long before the first leaf appears. Think of the great forests of the world. They began not with thunder, not with lightning, but with a seed. Small, fragile, buried in silence. Yet with time, with nourishment, with persistence, they became unshakable. That same law applies to you. Your dreams, your character, your legacy. They begin with seeds you plant today. So I ask you, what are you planting? When you wake each morning, are you sowing hope or despair? When you speak to others, are you planting encouragement or resentment? When you look in the mirror, are you feeding faith or doubt? Because one day, these seeds will grow. And when they do, you will live in the forest you yourself created. This is not meant to frighten you. It is meant to free you. Because no matter what you've planted in the past, today is new soil. Today is another chance. If you've been planting weeds, you can start sowing fruit. If you've been scattering bitterness, you can begin sowing kindness. It will not erase what's already grown, but over time, the good will overtake the bad. The forest will change. And here's a truth you cannot forget. You are not the only one who walks among your trees. Others will come. Friends, family, strangers. The shade you create, the air you purify, the fruit you bear. It will all touch lives beyond your own. That is the hidden power of planting wisely. You don't just shape your own destiny. You shape the world around you. So plant boldly. Plant with vision. Plant, knowing that though you may not see the full harvest in your lifetime, what you sow today will echo for generations. Because time will show you, in the end, that the smallest seed was never small at all. It was the beginning of a forest. It was the beginning of legacy. It was the beginning of you becoming unstoppable. Scars. We all have them. Some you can see, etched into skin, reminders of wounds that once bled. Others you cannot. Carved deep into the heart, invisible to the eye but heavy to carry. And yet, every scar tells a story. Not a story of defeat, but of survival. Not a story of weakness, but of resilience. You see, when life strikes, and it will, it leaves its mark. Betrayal, failure, loss, heartbreak, they do not pass through you without consequence. They cut, they bruise, they scar. And in the moment, it feels unbearable. You think you will not make it through. You think the pain will consume you. But here's the truth. If you are here, listening to these words, then time did not defeat you. The wound became a scar, and the scar became proof that you endured. We live in a world obsessed with perfection. A world that tells you to hide your scars, to cover them, to pretend as though you were never broken. But perfection is a lie. Strength is not found in untouched skin or unshaken hearts. Strength is found in the scarred, the ones who walked through fire and came out carrying smoke in their lungs, but still breathing. The ones who fell to their knees, but rose again. The ones who lost, but did not stay lost. Every scar you carry is a chapter of your story. It is a monument to a moment where time tested you and failed to break you. The scar says, yes, you were hurt, but you healed. Yes, you were broken, but you rebuilt. Yes, you were knocked down, but you rose. And scars, my friends, are not just about you. They are about others too. Because when someone else is hurting, when they are bleeding from their own wounds, your scars can speak. They can say, I've been where you are. I know the pain, and I promise you, it will not last forever. Your scars become lanterns in the darkness, guiding others to hope. Now, let me tell you something vital. Scars are not the same as chains. They are not meant to hold you back. They are not meant to keep you trapped in old pain. They are reminders, yes, but reminders of victory, not of loss. If you keep staring at them as wounds, you will live in the past. But if you see them for what they are, proof that you are stronger than time itself, then you will walk into the future with a courage that cannot be shaken. Think of the great monuments of the world. The pyramids, the cathedrals, the ancient temples. They are scarred, weathered by centuries of wind and rain. And yet, it is those very marks that make them beautiful. They stand not in spite of time, but because they endured it. So it is with you. So the next time you look at your scars, whether on your body or in your soul, do not flinch, do not hide. Stand tall, because each scar whispers a simple truth. You are still here. And as long as you are here, there is more to build, more to give, more to become. In the end, when time has had its say, it will not be your flawless moments that inspire the world. It will be your scars, because they tell the story of a battle fought and a battle won. They tell the story of someone who refused to let time win. And that someone is you. There comes a moment for every person, when the noise fades, when the applause dies down, when the masks you've worn are set aside. And in that quiet hour, time itself holds up a mirror. It does not show you your possessions. It does not show you your titles, your followers, or your trophies. No, time shows you something far more profound. It shows you who you truly became. Life is not measured in minutes or years. It is measured in transformation. Who were you when you began this journey? And who are you now? That is the question time will ask of you. And you cannot lie to it. You cannot polish your answer with clever words or grand illusions. The truth of your becoming is etched in every choice you made, every seed you planted, every scar you carried with courage. And here is the sobering truth. Becoming is not accidental. It is deliberate. Each day, you are building the person you will one day meet at the end of your journey. With every decision, you are sculpting the statue of your soul. Some of you are chiseling with care, shaping a legacy of kindness, wisdom, and strength. Others are carving blindly, allowing bitterness, fear, and distraction to define the figure. But one day, the chisel will be taken from your hands, and what remains will be the truth of your becoming. Now, some may fear this. They may look at their lives and wonder if it's too late. But hear me, it is never too late to change the shape of your becoming. So long as breath remains, the chisel is still in your hand. You can still carve differently. You can still turn weakness into strength, doubt into faith, anger into love. Time is relentless, yes, but it is also merciful. Every new day is another chance to become the person you were meant to be. And know this, becoming is not about perfection. It is not about never stumbling, never failing. It is about rising again. It is about choosing growth over comfort, truth over illusion, resilience over despair. Time does not judge you by how many times you fell, but by how many times you stood back up. One day, when the story of your life is read, not by the world, but by your own heart, you will see it all clearly. You will see the battles that shaped you, the storms that tested you, the people who marked you, the choices that defined you. And in that moment you will know, without a doubt, who you became. So I ask you, who are you becoming? Not who do you pretend to be. Not who do others think you are. But in the quiet of your soul, when all is stripped away, who are you shaping yourself to be? Because time will show it. Time will reveal it. Time will testify. Long after the noise of today has faded, whether you became a person of substance or a shadow of what you might have been. And here's the most powerful truth of all: the person you are becoming is not just for you. Your becoming is a gift to the world. The strength you build, the wisdom you gain, the love you embody, it all ripples outward, touching lives you may never even meet. So walk wisely, choose boldly, love deeply, become deliberately. For in the end, when time holds up its mirror, let it show you not someone who simply survived, but someone who lived fully, fiercely, and faithfully. Because in the end, time will not just show what you did. It will show who you became. Remember, the journey to becoming unstoppable doesn't end today. Every step you take, every choice you make, is shaping the person you're meant to become. If this video inspired you, make sure to hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and share it with someone who needs this message. Keep pushing forward. Keep believing in yourself. And never forget, your time to shine is now. Time will show, and when it does, you'll see just how unstoppable you really are.